Oh, hi. Hello, I'm live. Hang on. Get my microphone on, everything plugged in, everything ready. Hello, I'm Michelle from Unicorn and Centaur. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. We're doing a crafting live stream tonight where we are painting all the things. Well, not actually all the things, but lots of things. Let me get into the chat because we may or may not have people here right now. I don't know. I don't know your life. So let me go to where I am. Because if you're painting with me tonight, I want to know. I think I already have myself turned down. Yes. Oh, Marvel's here. Hey, Marvel. Now, Marvel, you do all your painting like online, digitally. Do you do any painting with actual like physical paints? Just curious. And if you're working on something tonight, let me know. I might put the chat here. Let's see. So tonight I've got a bunch of things to paint. If you're new here, this is a crafting live stream that I do. I am an equestrian. I have horses, but I'm also an artist. So I make things for my horses. I have my unicorn horns that I make that my horses wear, and I have my fairy wings that I've made that I wear when, because I can't be a human and ride unicorns. I have to be a fairy and ride unicorns. That's just extra. What else? I also have saddle pads I was customizing, and I did a little bit of painting on a previous live stream with these, but we were painting on them with fabric paints, and so, painting on them with fabric paints, and so I thought I might get back to that. I had a lot of little painting things to do, and so many of my friends are painters, so many of my subscribers are painters or artists, so this is what we do to kind of hang out on Tuesday nights. So I'm either crafting here or I'm cleaning my tack, which is tack chat, which is going to be next week. Anyway. Oh, hey, let's get crafty, says Kelly. Hey. Yes, we're going to get crafty. I've got all my paints out. We'll look at that. First. All right. Got to get caffeinated. People are like, why are you always up until like 1 or 2 in the morning? And I'm like, I don't know. Also, I do have some subscribers who are minors, kids, youngins, whatever you want to say. Y'all, before you start painting things in your house or cutting things up or lighting things on fire or whatever we do in our live stream, you need to ask whoever's in charge of you, parents, guardians, whatever. So don't just assume that you have permission for doing stuff. So my grown-up people, y'all are in charge of yourselves. So let's see. Today... Oh, I wanted to paint the purple fairy wings a little bit more. I started painting on the edges and I hated it, and I had to put it on the wall and let it sit for a while. I had to let it stare at me and judge me for a little bit, and now I think I'm ready to hit that again. So tonight I'm going to burn some holes in there for decoration and paint a little bit more of that. But so first up, I want to paint the unicorn horns. This is what we're going for with the unicorn horns. This one is Artax's. And I've painted shadows, and this helps give it dimension, and then highlights around the bigger parts. And here is one of my more recent ones that I've made, and the same kind of thing. So we seal those and glitter those, and those are good. But now the one that I've made for Sunny, that I loved it, it was copper and it was beautiful, and I sprayed this thing that was supposed to be a sealer. It was supposed to be a sealer, and it made everything kind of dusty, and it made me angry. And I think the same thing happened to Geek Girl, Rebecca, when she made a horn for her horse, Hedwig. I think she had some sort of a sealer that she sprayed on and was like, oh, this is my life. So today I don't have this one is actually going to be Weasley's new horn, and it needs some work, but I don't know if we're going to get to that tonight. So we're going to put it off to the side. Y'all, for the crafting live streams in the future, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I want to, I'm forced to watch a video. That's okay, Marvel. You be here when you can. This is all y'all. For September, next month, coming up, I am dying. I'm trying to learn how to crochet horse ear bonnets, because I'm a knitter, but I'm not a crocheter, and all the ear bonnet patterns I see are crochet. So I'm like, well, I taught myself how to knit, so why don't I just teach myself how to crochet? So this is what I'm doing. It's the wrong yarn size. It's the wrong needle size. This is just me practicing. And if you're a crocheter, you're like, girl, please practice some more. But this is way too big for even like the biggest draft horse head, I think. But I've been practicing working on like a pattern that we can sort of play with and work on so we can learn how to do horse ear bonnets. If you already know how to crochet horse ear bonnets, drop me a comment in the chat or on the video itself when we're done. And if you're watching this on the playback, let me know. Join me in September. And oh my gosh, lend us your wisdom, because that's going to be something that I'm going to be kind of learning as I go. Anyway, shut up, Michelle. Let's do painting. Shut up. Let's do painting. Oh my gosh. Taylor's here. Hey, crafty time. Taylor, I forgot to tag you. I knew I was forgetting to tag people. I post all this on Facebook and I'll tag people that I think would be interested in the live stream. And I knew I was forgetting art people. I don't know. I have a different list of people for what I tag. All right, so let's look at paint. Let's look at paint. Let's look at paint. I have a basket of paint. Some of this is acrylic and some of this is fabric paint. I think I want to pull out. I don't want fabric paint right now. That's, well, I think the diamond stuff is what I'm using on the fairy wings. So let me pull that out. That's this tulip glitter paint. It's a fabric paint. And I just picked that up at Walmart. I don't have any kind of special sponsorships or deals or anything. Okay, but for Sunny, I might need some of this copper. This is what I did his horn in. But wait, isn't there an open one? Yes, there is an open one. We're going to get that out for the Sunny horn. But I also need, where's like the, I have like a dark brown, a burnt sienna. Oh, I wonder if Liam borrowed it. That's going to annoy me. If I can't find that, I will have to table that for another time. What the heck? Now that's going to make me mad. I thought I had everything. I may start with the fairy wings. You know what? Let's start with fairy wings and see where our lives take us. I was going to get that out for the unicorn horns, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, Marvel. My hands are blue from paint. I didn't even use today. Oh my gosh. What were you painting that was blue? Let's get this out of the way then. All right, hang on. I got to get my fairy wings off the wall here. Come on. Really? Okay. So I want to paint the fairy wings, but the first thing I want to do is add some holes in them. So first, I think I'm going to put them, I wonder if I should do like a pattern straight down the middle of each. That might be cool. Let's try that. This is kind of my experiment. I'm trying stuff on these, and then if I hate it, I can try something else. Okay, I keep ducking down here to see the chat. I can't do that anymore, y'all. My life. This is like the worst live stream ever. Okay. Well, I forgot to go on Instagram today and like tell people to come to the live stream. Ugh, y'all. So I've got a lighter. We're going to make holes in this with some incense. Again, kids, if you're watching this, don't light things on fire without asking your parents. Okay. This goes for you, Luke, and Evie, and who else? Carolina, y'all, if y'all are watching. Okay. So I'm lighting my incense. I don't want to hear from y'all's mamas. My child set their room on fire. Thanks, Unicorn and Centaur. This smells kind of good. So we've got a lit incense stick, and I am going to, how many should I make? Which way should I do this? I'm going to do it so you can see it going through here. Watch. Okay, we're in it now. I did it. Why is it not? Can you see me? Whoa. Okay. Hang on. That's not going as big as it was. Is it not like really on fire? Okay. I'm trying to burn holes in this. It seemed like it went easier last time. Who was here for the fairy wing one? Did we have this much trouble burning things? Maybe my incense is old? Let's see. We'll put the final one right here. Let's see. I'm eyeballing this. If you're doing this, you should almost definitely measure things. Okay, so I've made a bunch of little holes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm going to sit here and work these with my incense stick and just try to work them with the burned edges, burning it a little bit. Did I coat this with something? Why is this weird? Did I just put that out? I'm annoyed now. Y'all know what happens when I get annoyed. You have to do an angry rant of some kind. Okay. Now, what are the holes for? The holes are just for decoration. The holes are for speed when you're flying. When you're a fairy, sometimes you got to get up some speed, and having some holes in your wings kind of helps. It just gives it a little something. I'm going to paint around them. But rather than just having the plain. So there we go. Like, I don't know if you can see back here on these, but this right here is a hole in the wings. There's holes here, 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 and then a few along here. And I've painted around them with like a silver thing. And it's a detail that doesn't always show like on camera, but up close, it looks really neat. So when I do unicorn rides and when I do unicorn rides and people show up, I am dressed as the fairy queen. I'm usually not in my full like gear, but I'll have on the wings and the tiara and my glammy glam makeup. And when you see the fairy wings up close, they look really, really neat, especially when they've got, okay, I'll put that out again. You are making me angry. You call yourself fire. Why? Okay. Okay, now I'm looking at these. Am I happy with these? Do I like these? I'm going to fix it a little bit. There we go. I feel like I should paint around those edges before I do the others so that they don't move or go, well, no, maybe I should just go ahead and do the other wing to match. Okay, we're going to do the other wing to match. So first of all, I'm going to eyeball the other one. There's that one. And then on the end of the wing, maybe out here. Boop. Okay, I've made a commitment. It's happening. Oh my God, my incense. Okay, y'all. I'm a mess. Why am I like this? Okay, now I need the middle. The middle. The middle. This is how I do art. I don't know. Let's try it. All right. So now I'm going to work on making these a little bit wider without putting my incense stick out. I don't know why I'm having such a problem with this today. I swear I didn't have this with the teal wings. Y'all. All right. Maybe I should just, okay, now we're going. See, we've got it needs to be nice and lit, just like your uncle at the 4th of July barbecue. All right, making that one bigger. I'm making frowny faces at this right now. Maybe my incense is old. Because I'm not really an incensey person. I just keep it for this purpose. And the last time we used it was like, what, 2-3 months ago? Last time we did the fairy ring one? Y'all, for the love of... You don't love my earrings? Oh, thank you. I've lost the other... Marvel says she loves my earrings. This one is a fairy, and this one is a horse. My sister got this for me one Christmas, I think, and my friend Allison that I went to college with got this for me one year as a present for being in a play. We were in a play together, and one of the themes was wings. Wings. So, of the show that we did. So she got me these. And over the years, I've lost one of the fairies. Me. So I wear them together as a pair because fairies and horses. Because I do what I want. I do what I want. I'm not into fashion, so I make my own rules. I wear all black and all riding gear. I go to the grocery store in a tiara and fairy wings. I don't care. I'm 46 years old. I'm grown up. I'll do what I want to do. That was why when I was a kid, I was like, oh, I can't wait till I'm grown up and I can do whatever I want. And now I do whatever I want. I mean, as long as you're being a good person, of course. Okay. This is looking all ragged and ratchet. Y'all, I want to try to have this look up close. It's going out. This incense is making me, there's always something on the live stream that makes me mad. This is, I guess, the fun of the live stream. If this was edited content, I would edit this out or make it bloopers or something. But instead, everyone just gets to watch me struggling with incense. There you go. Pigtails are on point. My hair's gotten long enough to put little braids in now. Oh my God, y'all. My roots, though, they can't even be called roots anymore. Like, my real hair color's growing back out. Incense. The incense doesn't have any incentive. I know. So let me see if I can show you how ragged these holes look. Can you see that? Like, they look ragged and ugly. Like, their moms don't take care of them and make them brush their hair. Like, it's really sad. So I am going to continue working on these for a minute, and then I'm going to, this incense, y'all. Okay, but now that looks kind of nice. That middle one there, I can clean up those edges. I swear, last time this was so easy and such a fun process. But now if anyone tells me I didn't have any luck with the incense, I'm going to be like, okay, that happened to me. Look at me. Look. Wait, but why is that ragged? Why are you like that? Why don't you like me? Oh, Evie says my hair looks cute. Thanks, Evie. My hair's a hot mess, y'all. I got to make Scott bleach my roots this week and then refresh my color. Because I'm starting to look trashy. I'm starting to look like trash. I got to try to hide my trashness. Okay. I'm almost done futzing with these stinking old tootie holes. They're making me want to cuss. Not gonna, but I wanna. I want a ding dang doodle. Maybe I'll make up some words. Let's make up some words to talk to these wings and how flutily toodle they are. Why? I'm just, okay. I think, do I have them kind of even? Okay, I think I'm going to put this away for now. I think I'm done dealing with the incense. The incense, we can put it in the little precious. Maybe I'll need it again in a minute for the bottom. Okay, but maybe, okay, so now I'm using my fingers to clean up any burned edges. That makes it look way nicer. Okay, yeah, that's way nicer. I'll show you guys up close in just a second so you can see what I'm doing. You know, this is the same kind of nylon as the fairy wings in the dollar store are made of. So I bet what I've done with dollar store wings, but if you don't want to go through the whole tutorial of getting the wire and getting the knee highs and getting all the stuff, go to the dollar store and they have a bunch of different kinds of, see, that looks a little cleaner and nicer now. So they have a bunch of different kinds of dollar store wings. You can paint on those wings. You can add more glitter to those wings. You can take an incense stick and burn holes in them for decoration and add more paint and stuff and glitter and everything. Yes, you can. I believe in you. The lag fairy has come to visit. Oh, there is a lag on the live stream. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you guys still experiencing that? Let me know if you are experiencing a lag. Because it says 6 viewers. Hi, everyone. It says live. I don't know. I need better equipment to do this with. I wish I had an actual camera I could do the live streams with. And then I could have my computer to the side and I could be like watching it with the comments and everything. And I could actually be cool. Okay, this looks good. And I'm going to take a little bit of paint and paint around the circles because if it moves too... Do I want to do that or do I want to move on? Let's paint. I said I was going to paint tonight. I'm not going to mess with this forever. See, y'all. Okay. Where is my... Okay, so I need a brush. I need a brush. What about the big one? What about the big one? Or do I just want to go around the little circle? You know what? If I just want to go around the little circles, we're going to shake up our thing. This incense is blowing in my face now. Oh, now look. It's like burning like crazy. It's like I love my life. You know what? And now that it's going really good, what if I put it? I said I was painting, y'all. I wasn't really lying. I was maybe. That was a little better. That. I just got a little inspiration. It's just wondering if that made it better. Like if I let it really burn for a second. Sorry. Aw. You're a cool person. No fancy equipment can change that. That's true. Y'all, I'm making this happen on just my phone and my laptop computer. I finally got, for my birthday, my mom got me this handheld camera thing that, all right, I give up. My mom got me this handheld camera thing that keeps the camera from shaking. And that's what I've been filming a lot of stuff on. So it really improves the quality of the videos. And I'm like, yay. So I try to make a pastel unicorn set, unicorn horn, saddle pad, fairy wings, anything else you can think of. I really should. You know what? There is, I don't want to, I can't really do spoilers, but we may be getting a new horse at Unicorn and Centaur. Not my horse, but one of my trainer people. I'm saying too much. But maybe a new horse, a new unicorn coming up. Evie, get excited. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Blah, 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 blah. His name is Blue. That's all I can say. Okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. You guys will find out. Probably this week, maybe next. But yes, Evie, your plan for all of that, we're already thinking, we've got things in mind. It's going to be happening. Let me get myself a little palette. I'm not using a unmatched Tupperware lid today. I'm using a foam paper plate. I don't know if that's moving up or down. But, oh, I wasn't even going to use this anyway. I'm just going to dab this on. We're just going to dab it. We're just going to dab it. I did that. I'm 46 years old and I did that. Oh, Ruby, hey. Don't worry about being late, baby girl. You're here. Ruby, here's what we've done so far. We're going to catch everybody up. I took an incense stick, a lit incense stick, and burned some holes in my fairy wings here. And now I am securing the edges with paint. I was going to paint some brown shadows in one of my unicorn horns, but I can't find my brown paint. Excuse me. That was the first Dr. Pepper burp of the live stream. Anyone who's counting. All right. And Rebecca's here. Hey, girl. Hey. So here we are. If I wait too long to secure these, paint around the edges keeps it from like stretching out a little bit and fraying a little bit. I'm even seeing what I'm doing here. Awkward angle just for you guys. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. This might work better. Okay. So this keeps the edges from moving around too much and getting stupid because we don't need stupid edges. Nobody wants stupid edges. Nobody. Oh, Evie is painting a centaur. What? That makes me so happy. That's so exciting. All right, I got to paint these other ones. I love it. Okay, painting around the edges here. Are you guys, what's everybody thinking they're going to be for Halloween? Because we can maybe do that on the October live streams. Like, depending on what everybody's vote is, hey, I want this. We can leave October crafting live streams up to you guys. What do we want to make for ourselves and our horses? Do we want to worry about making some sort of hats or headdress pieces? Do we want to make specific costume pieces or tutorials on how to use a sewing machine and how to read a simplicity pattern or something like that? If you're not a seamstress, you may want to know. You may want to know. Oh, I got to do this side too. So you guys let me know. Because I haven't set the calendar for October yet. I'm doing the calendar for September. I know I really should be getting more ahead of myself, but y'all shush, don't judge me. So September's crafting streams are pretty much done, planned. But for October, I'm not sure what to do. This is Halloween. We got to be doing Halloween prep. I feel like the crafting live streams need to be devoted to Halloween prep. So anyway, let me know what you're doing, either in the comments. If you're watching on the playback, leave me a comment. Let me know what you're doing. Or if you're chatting right now, there you go. Let me know what you're thinking. You may not know yet. You may not know yet. All right. You wouldn't want to meet him. He has a spear with blood on. Oh, you know, centaurs are pretty fierce warriors. I mean, you have to imagine, no matter what kind of human soldier you are, you got to be, no matter what weapon you've got in your hand, even if you've got a gun, if you're like going to battle and all of a sudden there's a horse coming at you with a dude coming out of its neck and he's like got all these weapons, and you got to think, like, the horse is tall. The centaurs are like 8-9 feet tall. This thing's coming at you. I mean, you're going to wet your armor. You really are. No matter what you've got going on in your life, you can't handle it. You can't handle it. All right, so we've got those done. I feel like I need to get a brush now and just paint the rest of those wings. No, you know what? I'm gonna have another go at it. I'm gonna have another go at the incense, y'all. Okay. So I've got these happening. So we're gonna do a little bit of this. Maybe I just need to touch gently. Maybe I was just coming at it too hard. I had too much of a centaur approach. Maybe I need to have more of a unicorn approach. Just let's burn gentle, happy little holes. We're just gonna burn happy little holes. Happy little ratchet edge. What is going on? Oh Lord. Why is that like that? Why? I'm going to assume I can pull that off in a second. We'll burn pieces. Okay. I feel like at the end of this live stream, these wings might actually be a thing. Hi. And it went out again. I'm almost out of incense, but look, y'all, I'm almost done with my big burn holes. I feel like we can do this. I feel like we have it in us. I believe in us so hard. I think we can do this. Oh, my weapon is a paintbrush. That's a good weapon to have. Art is a fantastic weapon, as are words. Being able to express yourself through art or through writing, just because writing is an art. Please. I believe in you, little glowing ember on the thing here. Okay. We're almost done. Come on, little incense stick. I know you can do it. Mama believes in you. Okay, but you just died. Oh, and I just put the paint down on my legs. Yo, this is why we can't have nice things. I just got paint on my pants. We just witnessed it. Unicorn like cupcakes, glitter, sparkles, and more. Now, not all unicorns like sparkle and glitter and everything. Like, I've got one of my unicorns is pretty salty. My unicorn, well, Weasley, when he's in his unicorn horn, he likes to be called Stabby. And he's always pretty angry about stuff. And if you think unicorns are just white or pastel rainbows, oh, Stabby wants to talk to you about your unicorn standards of beauty. And how you don't have to be a pastel glitter rainbow puff to be a magical beast. Stabby's pretty salty. Okay. All right. I feel like, okay. Did we just do this? Did I just do that? Oh my gosh. Blah, blah, blah. And I only got a little paint on my pants. Okay. Okay, y'all. Why can't I do that? Okay. Now I have to clean up the little edgy edges. Edges snatched. Okay, edges not snatched. Now edges literally snatched. All right, sorry if you're watching. I'm not even talking. I'm just like, oh, getting into this. Okay. Stabby sounds like the most majestic unicorn. He is. He's so salty. He hates everything. He's like, whatever. He's so over everything. Like, if you were over the unicorn trend, you don't know. This unicorn was over it too. He was like, you and me both. Okay, so again, I'm getting the round parts of the circles just to, can we even see what I'm doing here? Just to secure those edges. And then we're going to paint the whole wing just because that's what we, can some paint come out, please? Why? Thank you. I'm just like going over the same spot over and over again like an idiot. Gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Yay. Okay, the other side. Okay. Can we even see what I'm doing? No, my hand is covering it. I'm a dork. Okay. Oh my gosh. Come here. I'm making faces already. Liam's talking to me. Hang on. He was going to join me for the live stream, but it's been a long day and he's like clocked out. It's like, nope, bye. So, all right, almost done with my little, did I just cover up my mic? Oh my God, y'all. Okay, here's my little circly circles. Okay, there we go. Okay. Aw, you are not a dork. I feel like a dork. Okay. More Diet Dr. Pepper. By the way, I hope none of my younger people are drinking Diet Dr. Pepper this late at night. I'm assuming y'all have to get up for school and such. So let me get a paintbrush. Where did my paintbrush go that I was going to use for this? So we need to get this and this. Is that enough? Okay. That was music. Hey, Zadel's here. Hey, how was your trip, Zadel? You are back. Good to have you. We are doing fairy wings tonight. It's the crafting live stream. I have burned holes in the wings in a decorative pattern. And now I am, see where the glitter paint is on the edges. I didn't like where it was just on the edges. So I'm going to try painting the entire wing with this. And we're going to see how that goes. I've already gotten paint on my pants. So here we go. Excuse me. And I'm already belching. I think I'm going to put my thing over here. Let me put the chat right here. Hang on, y'all. I'm going to make a play. I'm about to dump this on my lap. Okay. So here we go. I've got a big fat paintbrush. Long, concerned about your truck. Uh-oh. Yeah, good thing I only wear black. Yes, and I'm going to have glitter all over it. Truck problems. I'm glad you got through everything safely, though, I hope. All of your trip. All right, here I am. And I'm kind of going over where I did before. I don't know what that's going to do, if I'm going to have to do. Rebecca says good night, hello, and all that. What do you need? Okay, bye. I'm getting sign language off to the side. Sorry, y'all. Uh-oh. Let's see, 16 hours instead of 14 because of detours. Oh, I've been there. I hate that. Okay. I am just painting this. Maybe I should hold it up so you guys can see. It looks white when I'm painting it. When it dries, it really is this lovely iridescent, like pearlescent, rainbowy kind of a thing happening. And so I thought, well, what if I put it all over and let's see what happens. Again, this is my experimental pair of fairy wings. This is the one I'm just like, what do I do? Let's see what happens when I do this. Let's see if the fairy wings die. And so far, I've sort of hated, low-key hated everything I've done to it. I may end up scrapping them all together. Thank you. Pretty, pretty. So here we go. See, this is what when it dries, that's what it looks like. So right now, it looks like a hot mess. It looks like I'm painting Elmer's glue on this thing. It looks ridiculous. But when it dries, it's going to be pretty, y'all. I promise. I promise. What's a detour? A detour is a route you have to take around something. Like when there's construction, a detour is an alternate route that you have to take. So usually it's longer than the route you were going to take, because otherwise, if it was shorter, you'd already be going that way. Well, we're glad you are back and you're safe, and I hope everything works out with your truck, because, man, vehicle trouble. I can't, y'all. I can't. Okay, yeah, this is using up a lot of paint. I'm dripping paint on my floor. I don't have carpet. Nobody panic. It's just like cheap laminate, and it'll come out. But that's what kind of mess I am tonight. That's what kind of mess I am. Not really. I didn't feel like I was using a lot of paint, but look. Who else is with me in the chat tonight? I saw Ruby sign off. There's Zadel. Is anybody painting tonight or working on a project? What are y'all working on? What is anybody painting? Like actual? I'm painting fairy wings, but y'all might be painting actual pictures. My one of our patrons, Bonnie, she and her husband just recently took a painting class, and she was showing me the paintings that she did, and they are lovely. Love, 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 love. I can't paint like that. I can barely paint like this. I'm not a painter. As she said, I'm not a painter. So Ruby, I'm here. Been working on some surf paintings for my sister. Yeah, Ruby is y'all in the chat, Ruby's an actual artist. Like, she paints real paintings that look like the things they're supposed to look like. I can't. I look at it and I'm like, I was always a paint by numbers person. Did y'all do paint by numbers when you were younger? That was, if you're a real right-brained artist, those things probably drive you crazy. But I like a very methodical approach to things, especially painting a picture like that, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I always appreciated the paint by numbers. And I always bought the horse ones. Always. And there were always horse ones. Oh my God, I mean, if I get paint on my phone. I just got the boob area right. Oh, on the corset. Oh, that's another problem. The corset I'm making, I was making a corset for my Fairy Queen costume, and I got stuck on the grommets. I borrowed a grommet installer thingy, little crimper, and I can't figure out how to, I know how to work it, but I can't figure out how to get it to stay still so it goes on. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I lost my religion. I put it aside. And then even when I get the grommets on, I'm looking at it, and my boobs are weird. Like, I'm a big person, and I don't know, just like a normal cut from whatever the simplicity pattern was that I got the corset from, it's just not working for my body shape. So I've kind of quit my corset in a rage. I'm interested to know, Taylor, what your progress is. Post pictures if you want. You guys, like, if you have pictures of things that you make while we're doing the live streams or whatever, follow me on Instagram, tag me in a picture on Instagram or on Facebook, post it on the Unicorn and Centaur Facebook page. I want to see what y'all are making. Please, please, please post it and tag me. I want to see what y'all doing. Okay, I think I got this side done. That looks like a hot mess. But I swear it's going to be pretty when it dries. I promise y'all. Please believe me. Y'all believe me, don't you? Have I lied to you before? Oh, gonna look at transmission tomorrow morning. Oh. Ooh, transmission makes me, I don't know very much about cars, though, to be honest. Like the Romulus Public Library's construction all around it. Yes, you have to go on the left instead of the right. Yes, that's a detour. Good, yeah. Yeah. My anxiety, I have anxiety too, Zadel. I hear you. And with like unexpected expenses or things that are gonna like cost you more time or time and money, things that cost you unexpected time and money. There it is. Those can be extremely stressful. I hate that you're going through that. I was talking about that with, I have a new Centaur lesson student who started today, and we were talking about how or just talking about how we have horses to help with our anxiety because they're like our little hoofed therapists. So I'm 9, I'm adult little panel drawer. Yes, I believe in you. Oh my gosh. So Taylor, you're at the library. Is that what you said? Where are you? I'm trying to follow the chat and paint at the same time, you guys. Sorry. Paint my fairy wings, one wing at a time. Oh, it's 10:10. I was wondering what time it was. I'm a little early. I'm wondering what time it is. I thought we'd get to painting something else too. Why do I think that I can get more stuff done in an hour? Why? I'm seriously considering doing the crafting live streams longer than an hour and just sitting here for, I don't know, 2 hours. Even if people can't tune in the entire time, that's fine. I don't know. But otherwise, because I end up, when I'm done, I'll like put things up instead of continuing going. And if I kept all the lights up and everything, maybe I'd just get more done. Maybe I'd get more done, like force myself to get things done. Trying to do this faster. And still, I've got like 3 other wings. Ugh, y'all. Why do things take time? Why do things take time? Why can't magic be real and I can just be like, ba-dink, and then my thing is done? Jungle Zeta, yes, need more horse therapy. Ugh. It really is wonderful. I mean, I did the math before, like a weekly horseback riding lesson honestly has a bigger impact on my mental health than a therapy session with a decent therapist. And I've had therapy over the years with good therapists and with not so good therapists. And I feel like for me now, if you're not a horse person, it doesn't work for you. But for me, the math works out better because horseback riding lessons are cheaper than therapy. And I get more mental health results from it. I don't know. That's not scientific in any way. Please do not go off your meds if you're have depression and just take horseback riding lessons because the crazy lady on YouTube told you to. No. But nothing's forcing you to stop tonight. That's true. That's true. Could just keep going. Oh, the paint weighted down. I could run out of paint. That's what I'll do. Run out of paint. Run out of paint, run out of people watching. Y'all, we are up to 215 subscribers. That is if nobody dropped off while we were watching tonight. And I am so super excited. So all the new people, if you are still watching this or if you're with me, I am a nerdy, crafty equestrian. I am a horse person, but I'm also accident prone and a huge nerd. But y'all look, it fell face up. Magic is real. Yes. Streaming to a different platform to YouTube, doing a group chat. I wonder, well, okay, Ruby, what I'm doing through this now, I'm doing it through Google Hangouts Online. Yeah, and I think there's a way to do it where there's like a group chat where you can see people. Why does my light like go in and out? That's weird. That's weird. Excuse me. And I don't know if that would be easier or harder for me to keep up with, if I'd maybe need someone with me to help me keep up with the chat, or if I'd really be able to see you guys. I don't know, because I really like the whole live streaming thing. I like talking, interacting with you guys. I really like interacting with the audience, even though it can be distracting, and I don't get as much done like art-wise. Like if I was just sitting here painting something, I'd get more done because I'm not trying to talk to you guys and figure out where we are in the chat. But that's part of the fun of it, isn't it? Because I seem like a very extroverted person, but honestly, I really am an introvert and I require lots of alone time and I like my space and my personal private space. So if there's a way for all of us crafty weirdos to hang out online and craft and play and get some stuff done and we don't have to leave the comfort of our little nest, that's exciting to me. Because I only leave my nest for ponies. Open up a YouTube channel when you're 13. That is a good idea. So that means, Evie, if you want to have a YouTube channel, you need to think about what kind of channel you have, what sort of content you would want to create. What kind of videos do you want to make? Think about that. So you've got time to organize your ideas. I don't have any more time. I'm out of time. I'm getting older. I got to make something happen. All right. I'm getting This is, I can't believe how crazy this is. And it bleeds through the fabric a little bit. So is this going to suck? Did I just ruin these wings? Y'all, I might have. I ruin stuff sometimes. I ruin stuff sometimes. It's because I'm a Gryffindor. We can't help it. All right. I don't like Ruby. Yes, says I don't like to leave the house either. Right. Let's figure out ways to hang out online, Ruby. It needs to happen. Then you can be, see, the one good thing about the live stream is you guys can be in your underpants and I can't see you. So you don't have to get dressed. Like I did my makeup because I never get to do makeup because it's summertime. I did my makeup and I, put my hair up because I was a hot mess 3 hours ago. Okay. So, but you guys don't have to do that. If we do the live stream and I'm the only one that we can see, then you guys can be in your underpants, scratching your butts. You can be crying your eyes out with anxiety, but hanging out with me and trying to feel better. I'm here for you. You don't have to be cute when you tune in. You can keep going. Don't stop. Yes, girl. Yes. I love you, Ruby. I think about you a lot, my girl. All right. I need even more paint. We're going to go till we run out of paint. That's my pledge unto you. It's going to start tooting like a ketchup bottle. Tooting like a ketchup bottle. Zadel, yes, a live stream every Tuesday. Yes, on the first and third Tuesday nights, we do the crafting live stream. And on the second and fourth, we do tack chat, which I don't know. Are you a horse person, Zadel? Tack is saddles and bridles, all the stuff that we put on the horses, and it needs cleaning regularly. So tack chat is kind of a hangout. So my co-host comes over, my friend Adriana, and we drink wine and we clean all our tack and we chat about like horse topics that are relevant to horse owners in the horse industry, or it's just sometimes nerdy stuff. Anything we want to chat about, really. So this live stream is like a hangout for the crafting part, because my channel really is for horse people, but you really don't have to be a horse owner to, I don't know. I mean, do you have to be a horse owner to like my Centaur videos? I hope not. So while I do have like niche content, I'm hoping it appeals to more than just, middle-aged women who own horses, even though that is kind of my target market. Hey girl, hey. So, oh yes. Oh, okay, girl, I meant to post a picture. They are like the nicest breeches I own. Rebecca sent me some breeches. And at first, like they're 38s, and I normally will order like 34 or 36. So I'm like, okay, these are going to be too big for me. But then they were like tight, and they fit like stretchy. They feel kind of like stretchy blue jeans. I'm not used to like having that. I'm used to like either them feeling like athletic tights or yoga pants or something. So at first I was like, I don't know, but now I want to wear them everywhere. And I was like, they said like slimming or something. So I'm like posing in front of Liam. I'm like, they make me look different. He's like, no, maybe your legs a little. I'm like, okay. Yes, thank you. And he was wearing his Slytherin shirt today. He loved it. So yes, Liam and I just had our birthdays for all of the new people. Liam turned 11 and I turned 46. Yes, queen. I'm going to tell my age. I'm not one of those ladies that lies about my age. I want credit for every year, okay? I don't want people thinking I'm younger than I am. Oh, No. I've been around the block, okay? Of course, that also means I'm old enough that I should know better about a lot of things. Normally wear 38s. They wouldn't even zip up. I'm glad they were. Yeah, they were. Yeah, if you normally wear 38s, yeah, you're probably sad. But you know what, though, to be fair, when I say I order 34s and 36s, I really squeeze a lot into those, okay? I'm a real talk. I'm probably a 38 or even a 40. So maybe the Dublin breeches are just like really true to size. I don't know. So like if I showed you a close up of me in my size 34 breeches, you'd be like, girl, one seam popping and fat is going to fly. Yes, they are wonderful. They're my new favorites. They're my new favorites. My new favorites. All right, I've got half my wings painted. I'm gonna keep going. I'm doing it. I think, y'all, if I run out of paint on the last wing, I'm gonna cry a little. I might have another thing of this though. So like, before I waste my tears, I'll make sure I don't have any more. I don't know. I'm pretty quick to tears some days. I will start it right up and they'll be falling down and oh, never mind. The thing's right here. I'm so dramatic. Oh, the drama. This is my serious painting technique. This is me painting. This will be the thumbnail. All right. I bet there'll still be parts to touch up too when it's dry. There'll be parts of it that look dumb and patchy and weird. Dumb and patchy and weird. Just like my skin in the winter. Hey. All right. Okay. I think more. Go visit her sometimes. Yes, please come visit and ride unicorns with me. Oh, please. Savannah's such a historic city. I do tours downtown. We'll go. You take a horse carriage tour downtown. We'll get on Scott's tour, and I'll keep interrupting Scott's tour every time I know for sure I'm funnier than him. Scott, if you're watching, I love you. Okay. Anyway, but yes, absolutely. All seriousness, please come visit me. People do. It's happened before. People have come and visited me. But anyway, I think y'all just had trips and vacations and we just started school year. So that may be a conversation y'all have to have at another time. But let's all agree that you would want, of course you would want to come visit tomorrow if you could. We're just all going to say that. I'm going to go ahead and call it. Why does that look like that? That looks weird. Why is it being patchy? Okay. Y'all, I'm getting this done. Things are happening. It's looking like a thing. It's starting to look like a, you know what? Instead of doing the other, no, I'm gonna. Oh, Willow Cipher. Hey, how are you doing? Willow Cipher, I think you're a recent subscriber. Welcome, welcome. I believe this is our crafting live stream that we do Tuesday nights. Every Tuesday night is not a crafting live stream, but every Tuesday night is a live stream. And the first and third Tuesdays are crafting. Now, I make things for my horses, but if you don't have horses, like obviously you could wear fairy wings to the grocery store. Hey, I do. Or Halloween's coming up, you know, you can do things yourself. When I paint my saddle pads and customize my saddle pads, I mean, those are techniques you could apply to anything. I want to see one of y'all who has dogs and has like a dog blanket or something. I want to see somebody like do some applique, some painting on their dog blanket or their dog coat. What do you even call those? I have cats. I don't know. My cats don't wear coats. They're like, girl, no, don't even. What's up? Okay, I like wings. Couldn't hear you for a second. Aw. Well, I'm sorry. We are here. These are wings that I made before. I made the ones back here. We've done a crafting live stream where we sort of experimented with the technique on how to make those out of wire and knee-high pantyhose. So, hang on, where am I? But we didn't get to finish everything. I never get things finished. Like usually I'll get something started during the live stream, but it's rare for me to get something completely finished. So tonight I'm kind of doing finishing up things on certain projects that I've been working on. And one of them was these fairy wings that I was making. Because I've been making the teal ones because obviously the teal matches my hair. So I was like, you know what? Purple is also one of Unicorn and Centaur's colors. So maybe I should have a purple pair, you know. And I was coating them with this paint. Like it looks a little bit weird here, but when it dries, this is what it looks like. So it's this iridescent kind of translucent-y thing. Oh, Edie says y'all have cats and dogs. So if you've got like a little coat for your dog, y'all totally need to like put a little paint unicorns on it. Remember, ask mom first, though. Ask mom first. Don't at me. Okay. This is turning into a thing, y'all. We've got one wing left. Look at it's 10:25. I am squinting at the camera. My mother would die. Shale, put your glasses on. My mother. All right. So yes, so Cypher, yes, this is our Tuesday night live stream that we do. Tuesday nights we make stuff. And I was telling people with Halloween coming up in October, in September, we're going to be learning how to crochet, or we're going to be crocheting ear bonnets for horses. So the Tuesday or the September live streams, did I say Tuesday? The September live streams may turn into like crocheting and knitting tutorials of all kinds. But then October, with Halloween coming up, start thinking about like what you want to make or do for Halloween, and we can include it in the live streams. Like, you know, do we want to make cloaks one night? Do we want to, you know, learn how to make boot gauntlets to do something cool with a costume? You know, like obviously in a 1 hour live stream, we can't hit everything, but maybe a couple people have some requests and we can do a fun thing. Maybe we can do a fun thing. That's my point. I'm always trying to do fun things. So, a cat named Miracle. Oh, she survived last winter. And a dog named Babette. Oh, you've got a fat pupper. Fat puppers are always sweet. That's so sweet. I don't have dogs. I do like dogs, but I don't have any. I'm really more of a cat person. We have 4 kitties here. And so I have 3 horses and 4 cats. So we put clothes on our grandma's dog, Mona. She looks like an old lady. Make unicorn cookies. I really should. I saw some recipes online for unicorn cookies. Like, you know, when you're into horses and unicorns and stuff, everybody posts things and tags you in it. So people, for a long time, when the unicorn stuff was really popular last year and the year before that, people would post things on my Facebook that were unicorn related. And I would get so annoyed when people would post like cookie recipes. So it'd be like unicorn cookies. And I'm like, ooh, unicorn cookies. But it would just be like pastel rainbow cookies. And I'm like, where's the unicorn? Like, where's the horse? It's a rainbow cookie and it's pastel and you're calling it unicorn cookie. Like, get off my Facebook with that. I can't. No. See yourself out. No, ma'am. I would get like personally offended. Because I'm sorry, to me, if it's going to be unicorn, it needs to have a horse with a horn on its head. I'm here for the horse with the horn on its head. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Oh, I just heard the door open. That means Scott just got home from work. We've had visitors in the live stream tonight. We had Liam pop in off to the side to say goodnight a little while ago. And now I hear the husband coming in the front door. Because spoiler alert, this is not filmed in some studio, some fancy TV studio. Y'all are all up in my business right now. Rebecca says, "Hey Scott." Rebecca. Hey Rebecca. I'm still live. He's putting stuff up in the kitchen. All right. I think, did we just get this done? No, I have one more side, don't I? One more side, y'all. This is about to happen. Look at this. Can you believe this? Did I actually do a thing? Okay, hang on. Hang on, I have to scratch my nose. I'm not picking my nose. I'm scratching it. All right. You can name that movie. You're my new best friend. All right, that's really cool. So just start watching yesterday. Actually, oh, I saw your comment. Yes, that you're servitor. I hope that's how you say it. I have never met a servitor. It's nice to meet you. That is fantastic. Now, I wanted to know, like, there are some animals are nocturnal, that, you know, they're active at night, and some animals are diurnal, which means they're active during the day. And I did a video where I talked about how centaurs don't really sleep that much. And, you know, horses don't really sleep that much either. So that's kind of where that came from in my mind. But I was thinking of deer. Deer are, I'm not sure, I don't, forgive me if I'm telling you something you already know. But deer are not nocturnal or diurnal. They are crepuscular, which is a term that means they are active at sunset and sundown. So they're not really active all night long and not all day, just in those times of the day. So in the deep, deep part of the night, deer are sleeping. Also, cats are like this. People think cats are nocturnal. They're actually crepuscular creatures. What else? Rabbits are crepuscular. I, as a human, am crepuscular. I am most active at sunset and sunrise. But I was wondering, are servitors like that? Do you have like, is that your kind of day? Do you find yourself being more active early in the morning and then sort of around the evening? I don't know. That's the weird place my brain went when you said what you were. And I was like, what are your times of greatest activity? And forgive me for getting all sciencey on a magical creature. I mean, I know how annoying that can be. And be like, look, don't overanalyze it. It's magic, okay? When you ask too many questions, people get sad. Kind of both, active night and day. Yeah, see, I feel like that's a deer thing. That supposedly, not too much. That supposedly evolved to help animals get away from different predators. So if you are only active around sunrise and sunset, you can sort of avoid the predators that are either nocturnal or diurnal, because at those times of day, those animals are sleepy, either waking up or going to sleep. So you're most active when they're kind of at their worst. That's sort of the evolutionary reasoning behind it, I'm thinking. Anyway, there are lots of deer out where my horses are kept. Willow, I see them out in the paddocks all the time. They are friends with my horses. The kind of deer that live where we are small. They're not much bigger. They're little white-tailed deer, but they're not much bigger than a German Shepherd dog or a really big dog. Also have a werewolf sister, which is kind of awkward. Yeah, that does sound awkward. That does sound awkward. You got to make it work, though. You got to make it work. So yeah, we do have deer out here, but you're my first servitor. That's very exciting. I'm almost done with this. Can y'all even believe me and my fancy pants? Wow. And it is 10:32, but I'm not stopping yet. I told y'all I was going to go till I'm done or I ran out of paint. And I said we're painting all the things, and I only painted one thing. I'm such a dirty liar. Does that make the title clickbait? I hope not. I am like scrambling to finish this. At first, when I first started, I was like, and now I'm like, must finish wings. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all. Okay, to be fair, we did have the problem with the incense making the holes in this earlier. So that did gum us up for a little while. So there we go. We've done that. All right, I'm going to put this off to the side. Now, I do still have saddle pads. What if I did, look, I know it's time to go, but what if I did real quick, what if I just did another coat on this and we see what that looks like? There we go. There's some white paint. Oh, wait, no, I'm supposed to use fabric paint. I'm putting acrylic on here. Y'all love me. Love me, love me, love me. Where is my white fabric paint, though? Didn't I have white fabric paint, just like plain white? See, now I told y'all I was doing a thing, and I'm not doing a thing. White. Da, 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 da. Jungle. Oh, Zadel, you have a question for the TAC chat? Yeah. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of that there. Let me grab another. What's your question, Zadel, or do you want to save it for next week for the TAC chat? I'm going to use this one right here. Okay. What? Oh, Willow Cypher. Oh, yes, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Willow. Thanks for the subscription. Yes, I do horse videos and, oh gosh, I'm going to put it in the wrong paint. Okay, I do horse videos, unicorn videos, centaur videos. Excuse me, Diet Dr. Pepper burps. My content is mostly aimed toward horse owners that are nerdy, gosh darn it, that are nerdy and craftily inclined, but you don't have to be a horse owner to follow what I'm doing here. Okay, see, I wanted to put an extra coat on that because you could hardly see it. You could hardly see it. It was making me sad. If you did it, when we did our painting saddle pads, I tried to make a sponge stamp. This was when I did stamps. This wasn't the applique one. This was when I did customizing with paint. But I tried to make a sponge stamp, and it ended up having like a wonky little, it ended up dumb is what it did. It was dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. And I didn't like it. I hated it. Hated it. So, hang on. I have a feeling this is just going to look just a little bit better, and those will kind of pop a little bit. Okay, that one's getting lost. There we go. But thank you, guys. I'm going to stop the stream in just a few minutes. Thank you, Geek Girl Rebecca. Thank you, Evie, a.k.a. James York, for showing up. Thank you, Ruby, for joining me. Oh, Lord. Kelly, Zadel, Willow, all my people tonight. I love y'all. I've been having fun doing these live streams. Like, again, part of this fun for me is interacting with actual human beings who are watching this. I like doing the edited content videos. Those are fun to do. But it's fun to be here and have people like actually talking to me. I dig it. I dig it. I've always been a live theater person, so having a live audience is not really frightening or upsetting to me in any way. And of course, when I do theater, though, when you do plays, you generally don't get to talk to your audience. Although I have done improv before, and you get to talk to the audience and play with the audience in improv. So, don't leave. Don't leave us. Aw. Jungle Zeta, oh, have you ever raised a baby horse, trained your horses? No, I don't. I am not a horse. There's so much to learn and know about horses. I am not a horse trainer. When I have issues with my horses that I need to work out, I have several people on my team who are really great horse trainers and riders and riding instructors. And I have professionals that I consult to help me work through any problems I have with my horses if I have a training issue. Raising a horse from a baby is a lot of work and a lot of expense, and you really can't ride them until they're like 2-3 years old, because when they're too young, you don't want to put too much weight on their backs. So, but it takes so much time and so much work that, and to me, like, the gold standard is riding. I like riding. I love riding my horses and developing that relationship. So honestly, as cute as I think baby horses are, I would not on purpose like have a baby and raise it, even though, again, they are adorable little tutors. And I've had a friend who has bought 2 horses, like she bred them purposely to be her baby horses and has, raised them and sent them off for training and everything. But it's quite an undertaking. One that I don't feel qualified for. Like, I want my horse already grown. My horses that I got them already grown. Artax wasn't really trained very well. He was kind of green, a little bit green. But Weasley had some training on him. And Sonny, my horse Sonny, he used to be a lesson horse. He definitely knew what he was doing. He's been there, done that boy. He is a good boy. Yeah, baby horses are a pain in the butt. Is anyone that is servitor here still a fawn? Ooh. I don't know. We do have some kids. I have some kid subscribers, Willow. I think they might all be human, though, but I am not sure. We may have a couple of fairies. I am not sure. But we do have some kid subscribers, which is why, I mean, my content, the videos that I make are really intended for adults, but because there are kids, I have a kid myself, and there are kids who join the chat, and there are kids who watch the videos, so we don't cuss on my channel. We don't, like, I don't want to talk about topics that are too controversial necessarily, unless it's horse related. If it's related to the horse industry, we'll talk about it. But like, I don't want to get into people's religions or people's politics or anything like that. We don't want to cuss at people or be ugly and call people names. We're just here to play ponies and make stuff and be extra. We're just here to be extra. So that's kind of what this channel is about. Being extra, being magical every day, loving horses or other animals. I'm trying to freehand this and I keep messing it up. Y'all, I'm getting mad at myself. This is going to be one jacked up star. This star needs help. This star needs someone to sponsor it. This star is so sad. This star is a Sarah McLachlan commercial. Okay, it doesn't look that bad on the thing. Hedwig is a Belgian. Let's see, looking at getting, baby Tennessee Walker and a baby Belgian. Ooh. Wow. I don't know if Tennessee Walkers make good driving horses, but Tennessee Walkers are fun. And Belgians, I've known quite a few Belgians. There's one out at the barn we're at right now. She's a retired carriage horse. Her name is Paige, and she is a golden goddess. You can see I think she was in she featured in if you look in my videos, the Beat the Heat, 5 treats and 5 tips for summer or something like that. Paige makes a brief appearance in there. She's this big golden draft horse, and she's absolutely beautiful. So if you want to get a look at her, she makes a brief appearance in that video where we're feeding treats. But oh, I love me some Paige. And I love draft horses. Oh my gosh, I love draft horses. They are like the best thing in the entire universe. I don't have one. I don't know why I don't have one. But okay, I'm about to have another thing done. Oh my gosh, y'all, is this 2 things? See, this is what happens when I get going longer than an hour. Okay. This is still kind of jacked up, though. I'm still kind of not happy with it. I only kind of hate it, though. I only kind of hate it. So Taylor, did I say thank Taylor for being here? There we go. That looks much better. We've got another coat on those, so let's let those sit for a minute. Oh, I think, yeah. Oh, say she's a spotted draft. Hedwig is not a Belgian. That's what I was thinking. I was like, is she a Belgian? She said she was a spotted draft. She could be a cross, like I know. So just wondering, do you have any tips for me since my dead girlfriend's oldest son is a unicorn? Oh, Adriana is a unicorn, my co-host for Tat Chat. So she is my unicorn friend who is also a human. But my other unicorn friends, unicorns tend to be shy. They need a lot of alone time. They need a lot of their own space. I don't know. Unicorns, like, they're very magical, but they're, like I said, they're very shy. So, you know, Prince, Taylor says, wasn't Prince a Belgian? No, Prince was a Percheron, if you're talking about historic Savannah carriage tours. Carriage Tours of Savannah has quite a few Belgians. And the Belgians at historic, sorry, we're talking Savannah carriage horses here. For those of you who don't know, Taylor knows all the carriage horses downtown Savannah. Historic has 2 Belgians. That's Teddy and Kate. So if you see those, Teddy was my boyfriend. Oh, when I drove Teddy, I loved him so much. But Teddy is a Belgian. So they range from that darker chestnut color like Teddy and Kate to the golden light pale palomino color that Paige is. Belgians are gorgeous horses. So Willow says, I like the stars. Thank you. That was one of the sponge things I did. The only other thing, I'm about to cut this off in just a second, y'all. The only other thing I did was this. This was supposed to be lime green, and this was supposed to be purple, but I painted on top of the teal. It turned out a very weird blue color. So you know what? While I'm sitting here, I'm going to get that purple paint, if I can find it, and see if I put it on there now, like, does a second coat look more purple? Let's see. That would be a nice thing to know. If the second coat makes it look purple. Who's Teddy? Teddy was my favorite carriage horse at the carriage company that I worked at. He's just a great big baby, and he's so sweet. He was the best horse ever. He was all voice commands. You just tell him what you wanted to do. You didn't have to touch him with your whip or anything. You just say, Teddy, walk on, and he'd just start walking. You'd come up to the intersection, you'd say, Teddy, whoa, and he'd stop. And actually, instead, you wouldn't have to pull back the reins. There's a butt strap that stops the carriage from going up on the horse's rears. Teddy knew this, so whenever you'd say whoa, he'd stop and lean his butt back into the harness, so that instead of so he'd stop the carriage with his butt every time, pretty much. He was a smarty, my smarty little farty. So I'm in the same room. Oh, he says he wants to be alone. He's not very talkative. Yeah, unicorns can be like that. They need their own space. And the thing is, you can't take it personally with unicorns. You can't think that, hey, that's all about me. They hate me. They don't like me. I did something wrong. Just remember, with a unicorn, it's not necessarily about you. They just need a lot of alone time to like recharge their batteries and really, you know, get themselves okay. When you're a creature with the level of magic that a unicorn has, just needs a lot of time and space, just on a daily, day-to-day, moment-by-moment level. They're just very sensitive. I think part of it is their sensitivity. They're very sensitive to their environments, sensitive to what's going on around them, and that can be overwhelming. And when you're overwhelmed all the time, a lot of times you tend to seek solitude, and that can be partly what goes on with unicorns, you know. He's 14 or 15-ish. That could also just be teenager. That could also just be, they just want to be, if 14 and 15-year-olds usually just want to be alone because they think everybody else is dumb. Why is everybody else so dumb? See, that looks way different, and it looked different when we painted it on last week, but I want to see if it stays this color. I want to see if it stays this color, because then I'm going to add a little bit around here. Oh, Teddy, yes, he's a big teddy bear. And Prince was a handsome baby. You had to scratch Prince's butt because he would be kind of bitey. Like if you approached him from the front. He wasn't necessarily a friendly horse, which most horses are friendly, you know, or they at least don't care. They're bored. They're like, whatever. But Prince was very, excuse you, anytime you came out to him. Like, do I know you? He was one of those kind of horses. See, that looks way different. How is it going to dry? All right, I said I was stopping the live stream, and I really, really am, but maybe after I finish the purple. Maybe after I finish the purple. It was Prince's Way or the Highway. Yeah, he was. Some horses are like that. Like they all have their personality. They really, really do. I just did, the latest video I did was how can you tell what Hogwarts house your horse is in? So if you do have a horse, you may want to watch that to figure out if you need to know. But I mean, even if you aren't a Harry Potter person, it talks about different personalities that horses have, because there really are. I mean, horses are all different. They are not all the same. Some of them like people. Some of them don't like people. Some of them are happy to work. Some of them are bored with their jobs. Some of them do better in one discipline or sport than another. I like more shy and quiet. Deer in the headlights when talking to other people. You know what? I feel that way sometimes too. But with me as a centaur, it's more me putting my foot in my mouth. Centaurs tend to put their foot in their mouth and say things before they think. It's our way. We just say what we're thinking. We don't have a lot of internal censor or a filter. Centaurs don't have filters. Let's put it that way. We're just going to say what we're thinking. I really hope this stays this color because I like that. I'm going to be sad if it fades out to this blue again, y'all. I gotta, okay. One more. Is that what we're doing? We're going to do one more. One more. Okay. Okay. Okay, I really did paint all the things then, except for my unicorn horn. I really want to get that painted, but I can't find that brown paint. And I'm wondering, I think Liam borrowed it for something, some project he was working on. And I never got it back because that never happens. All right, this is just about it, you guys. I'm going to pack up this live stream. We have gone over an hour. I feel like a champ. I feel like I need somebody to hose me down and give me a shoulder massage. We did it. Ta-da! See, it looks like it's already, is it already drying blue? Okay. Where's my stuff? Thank you, Taylor, for joining me. Thank you, everybody who has tuned in tonight. Wait, where'd this come from? Oh, thank you, everybody who's tuned in tonight. I'm so excited. The next one we're going to do is going to be in September. And in September, we're going to be learning how to crochet horse ear bonnets. And here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you don't know, these are the little bonnets that you put on horses' ears, and they help keep their ears clean. And so this would like go on the horse's head, and his ears would come through, and then this goes down in the front. And this is a mess, but I'm just sort of teaching myself. So once I figure this out and we get a pattern ready, I think what I might do is if I find a decent pattern, one that's going to work out, I'm going to post it somewhere, maybe either on the blog. I'll definitely post it on the blog, but I may post it also on Facebook and Instagram or things like that. Maybe a link to the pattern for people who want to get started practicing or whatever. Also, I will link to maybe a channel on how to crochet so people can get started. It was really easy for me to pick up the crochet stitches. I don't know if that's because I'm already a knitter. Or because I learn things like this pretty quickly. So I can't guarantee that you'll pick it up quickly, but I mean, go for it. Give it a try. Okay, so ADHD, anxiety, depression. Yes, I have anxiety and I have depression as well. I'm here for you. Zadel says, I step on people I don't like. It's a plus to be half Clydesdale. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I know a lot of people who deal with those mental health issues. And just one thing before we stop the live stream, like with the depression and the anxiety, sometimes I feel like it's the mental version of allergies. Like the allergies are your body's immune system attacking itself. And I feel like depression and anxiety is like your brain, you're attacking itself, the healthy parts of itself. And when you're an allergy sufferer, there are days where you have to take precautions. You might have to wear a special mask if you're going to an event where there's going to be a lot of dust or allergens. Or if you're cleaning your house, you may have to use special cleaning products, and you may that don't trigger your allergies. You may have to avoid certain situations that you know will trigger your allergies. And I feel like depression and anxiety work a lot in the same way, that if you know your triggers, you can avoid them. If you know you're going to be in situations that exacerbate your condition, you can take steps to take care of yourself a little bit better to lessen the impact that it's going to have. That's how I get through a lot of it. So anywhere on my channel, no, I have these issues too, and there's no shame, no blame, no anything like that. So anybody who is watching this, if you feel like you need to reach out to somebody, there are, there's the suicide hotline, but if you can't talk on the phone, they have one you can text. Like I'm really bad on the phone. It triggers my anxiety, but there is a line that you can text. So if you have problems, I may put that in the description box after this. So look in the description box if you're watching this on the playback. And if you struggle with any kind of issues, there are numbers that you can call and you can text to get help if that's what you need to do. So there we go. We're going to end our live stream on a PSA. Public service announcement. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we painted all the things today. Next week, we're going to do Tack Chat. If you need daily updates, follow our blog. It's a Weebly one. It's unicornandcentaur.weebly.com. I post something every single day. You can also follow on Instagram and on Facebook. They're not all the same posts on all the platforms, so some content is posted in other places. So give us a follow and share with a nerdy equestrian. All right, let me make sure I'm not missing everybody. Willow, doctors. Yeah, see, if you're a weird, the servitor, you're a weirdo. You're one of us. Welcome home, girl. Or boy, or they. Welcome home, my magical creatures. All right, y'all, we are ending this live stream if I have any battery left in my audio mixer, and I will see y'all next time. Good night.